Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Retro Pokemon TCG. Now, Chris and I are going to be opening some Evolving Skies pre-release kits. We did this back with Chilling Reign about 3 months ago, so we're going to give her another try. I'm very hyped up for this set because we got Rayquaza VMAX in this set, and Rayquaza VMAX is getting a lot of hype within the Pokemon community because it reminds us of Rayquaza EX back in the Black and White era, Dragons Exalted, where you had fire energy and lightning energy attached to it, and then you discarded one of those basic energies and it did so much damage for each one you discard. And then you also got the Flaffy in this set with Dynamotor, very reminiscent of the Electric back in the Black and White era as well. So, Great Eels essentially is coming back in the form of, I guess, Ray Sheep? I don't know if that's what the deck's going to be called, but I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully going to pull at least one Rayquaza. That would be very nice. Some info before we start opening the Evolving Skies kit. You can get your Evolving Skies pre-release kit at your local card store. I believe they are limited. I believe I was limited to about 1 or 2. I can't remember how many I picked up from my local game store. I did pick up a couple of others from different game stores around because they're limited. At least most stores are going to limit you to 1, maybe 2, so get them as soon as possible if you want your hands on Evolving Skies. Now, the set is due to release August 27th, 2021, at least in English. If you're watching in a different language, I'm not sure what the date the set's going to be released for you. I do apologize about that. It's already out in Japan. It was released July 9th, 2021. There are 203 plus secret rares in this set, so there are a decent number of cards in this set. So, with nothing else to talk about, we are now going to get into Evolving Skies. Okay, now I just need to open it up here. I should have... Uh-oh. This is why we got to improvise. We got to open it up with a pen. Because I do not have any fingernails. Alright, here we go. We are finally now going to dig into our Evolving Skies build and battle kit, or pre-release kit, whatever you want to call it. Alright. So the promos, I believe, are Flaffy, and then Galarian, Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno, if I remember correctly. So let's see what we get. And, oh yeah, we get Articuno. Alright. Articuno is pretty decent. Okay, I'm going to get it out of the package so maybe you can see it a little bit better here. Improvise. I'm just going to shelf that from now on when I can't open something and need a pen to open it. So the Galarian Articuno, it states, for its ability, it's called Cool Charge. When you place Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may attach up to 2 Psychic Energy cards from your hand to this Pokemon. So that is a pretty neat ability. This reminds me of the Darkrai Prism Star, where if you played it from your hand onto your bench, you can attach 2 Darkness Energy from your hand to that Pokemon. I believe it's from the hand, if I remember correctly. My mind is not as great as it used to be, but for 2 Psychic and a colorless, Psylaser, discard all Psychic Energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 120 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for bench Pokemon. Alright, so that's what we got to work with, a Galarian Articuno. And let's see what else we got here. We got Copycat. Copycat, shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw a card for each card in your opponent's hand. We're getting some bad glare on the cards. I do apologize about that. Glare is nobody's friend, especially when you're trying to work with a camera and all these other cards. So I'm just going to show the trainer cards here quick. Evolution Instance. Search your deck for an evolution Pokemon, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle your deck. Professor's Research. Discard your hand, draw 7 cards. Poke Kid. Search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle your deck. Alright, we got here Fletchling. That's pretty interesting for the first attack Tailwind draw for an energy. Draw a card. If you go second and it's your first turn, draw 3 more cards. That is pretty boss. I mean, if you're going second on your first turn, draw 4 cards. That's pretty good. We might have to find room for that little fletchling. We got a couple of little fletchlings. Wow, 3 fletchlings. Okay, so we got a Fletchinder. For 1 energy, 20 plus. Flip a coin. If heads, the attack does 20 more damage. I mean, I guess it's okay. It'll do in a pinch if we need something going on. Talon Flame for 1 energy, clutch. It does 40 damage. The opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon cannot retreat. That could be pretty decent in a pre-release battle. That way your opponent cannot retreat, because sometimes there's some fun stalling tactics and other things going on in a pre-release where you don't want your opponent's... Let's just say your opponent's V to retreat because they got so much damage on it. And you're just like, nope, you stay in the active so I can knock you on next turn, take 2 praise cards. So yeah, we got Talon Flame. Quick Ball. Quick Ball is very good. Discard can only be played if you discard another card from your hand, search your deck for a basic Pokemon, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle your deck. Another Evolution Incense. Another Pokekid, we went over that. Research. Sonia. Search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon or up to 2 basic energy cards, reveal them, put them into your deck, shuffle. Put them into your hand, sorry, and then shuffle your deck. Ooh, we get a Zorua. 2 energy for 30. Okay. Not the best attack, not the worst attack. And then we have a Zoroark. Zoroark makes its return to the Pokemon trading card game. The ability is called Phantom Transformation. Once during your turn, you may choose a Stage 1 Pokemon except any Zoroark from your discard pile. If you do, discard this Pokemon and attach all cards... If you do, discard this Pokemon and all cards attached and put the chosen Pokemon in its place. Okay, so you can get any Stage 1 Pokemon from the discard pile and replace it. It's kind of similar to Ninja Boy in a sense, or the Ditto VMAX, or not the VMAX, the Ditto V, where you can replace it with any V Pokemon, I believe, or any basic. So that's kind of an interesting ability. And then 2 energy, 70, that's alright. So that's what we got for our little pre-release kit. And then we have our 3 packs right here. If you do a tournament, you get the 3 packs at the end when you do your Evolving Skies tournament. So I'll save those for later. The pre-release kit comes with 4 packs inside, so help build your deck. So now we're going to open our first one of the Evolving Skies. They make the packs very shiny. I don't know if you can tell on my camera, but they did make the packs very, very shiny. I don't know, my camera doesn't do it justice. I'm sorry about that. But here we go. We're going to get into the first pack. Ooh, we got a white code card. I'm happy about that. Alright. Fire Energy, yay. We got ourselves rubber gloves. So if you notice, there was a lot of glove item cards in the last set, Battle Styles. No, Chilling Reign, sorry, not Battle Styles. And it basically does 30 more damage to an opponent's active certain type of Pokemon. Rubber Gloves does 30 more to your opponent's active electric or lightning type Pokemon. We got that. Floette. Let's see, flip 2 coins. The attack does 50 damage for each heads. For a Psychic and 2 colorless energy. We got Boost Shake. Search your deck for a card that evolves from one of your Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it. Then shuffle your deck. You can use this card during your first turn on a Pokemon that Pokemon was put into play on this turn, but your turn ends. Okay, so this is a little bit similar to Evisoda, but only it does not end your turn, and Evisoda didn't work on your opponent's first turn, or when you put that Pokemon into play. So they decided to balance it by saying your turn ends. So this is a very good card. on your very first turn of the game because you can't attack, you can't play a supporter. You might as well get maybe a VMAX Pokemon up right away, or maybe I have to see how this works with Drizzile, because then maybe if you don't have a supporter in your opening hand, you play Boost Shake, you evolve a Sobble in the Drizzile, and then it's evolved, and then you can search for a supporter card? I think that's how the rule might go. That might be a question later. I think that allows you to use the ability first, but if it doesn't, that'll definitely be something for competitive players to watch out for, to see how the wording or how that works. Chinchou, Dino got the call for family attack. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon, put it onto your bench, shuffle your deck. Okay, call for family, not too bad in the pre-release. We got ourselves a Pumpkaboo. The ability says when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may discard a stadium card in play. Okay, so now we have a way to get rid of some of those pesky stadium cards. Like, we got our Path to the Peak and other fun stuff. This could be good in the expanded format too if people play the Chaos Swell. Yeah, it's just another way to get rid of some pesky stadium cards. So that is pretty cool. We got ourselves a Carvana, Gossifleur, Timpole, and we got Gyarados V. All right, first pack, first V Pokemon. 220 HP, 2 water and a color. Is called Get Angry. It does 20 times the amount of damage for each damage counters on this Pokemon. Wow, 20 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon? That sounds pretty neat. So if you have 210 damage on this Pokemon, it does double that basically. 420 if you have 210. Obviously it does more if you have, let's say, what is that card called? The Toughness Cape? Or Cape of Toughness, excuse me, where it gives it 50 more HP. But yeah, that's kind of pretty neat. And then for 4 energy does 180. Okay, not bad, but we got our first V Pokemon of the video, and I'm super excited about that. I'm hoping for more Pokemon V going forward. All right, for pack number 1 down. And now we are gonna see what else we pull. Ooh, we got another white coat. I'm getting really stoked about this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really stoked about this. Psychic Energy. Palpitoad. Pretty simple attacks. 3 energy, 50 damage, 1 energy, 20. Shopping Center. It's a stadium card. Once during each player's turn, that player may put a Pokemon tool attached to one of their Pokemon into their hand. Okay, so this could be a way to kind of recycle Air Balloon. You use it to retreat a Pokemon in the active, then you can use Shopping Center, and then you can just say, hey, I'm going to put Air Balloon from this one Pokemon that doesn't need Air Balloon anymore, put it back in my hand so I can use it later. Or maybe Cape of Toughness, like I just talked about a second ago. Or maybe the glove cards. I mean, that would be a pretty fun idea. Use Shopping Center with the gloves of justice, the rubber gloves, all these other glove things. Herdier, 2 energy for 30, 3 energy does 80, and the attack does 20 damage to itself. Not much there. Zorua, we went over Zorua. Psyduck. Rufflet. For 1 energy, 10 damage, your opponent switches their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. Drowsy. Flabebe. 1 energy, puts him asleep. Avalugg. Ooh, what do we have here for Avalugg? For 3 energy, water, 2 colorless, 80 damage. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks after applying weakness or resistance. And for 4 energy, 140. And we have Ampharos. Okay, Ampharos, what do you do? For a lightning energy, 40 damage, flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Okay, Paralysis is always good in pre-release. And then you have 3 lightning and a colorless, 100 plus. You may discard 3 lightning energy from this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 120 more damage. So this could pair nice with Flaffy, which, coincidentally, this evolves from. So this could be a fun little idea if we get one more Ampharos. Maybe not. That's definitely an idea. Alright, we got our pack number 3 here next. Another one? Oh my goodness, we're getting spoiled. We are spoiled, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting spoiled. Oh, the great Pokemon guard Arceus has been blessing us today. Oh man, I wonder what we're gonna get here. If we just get the Rayquaza VMAX here, I'm calling it right now. It's Rayquaza VMAX. I'm calling it. I'm just gonna be excited. I'm just gonna rip open the rest of these packs and be like, "Yep, I won. I won the day. I won everything. Oh, this is great." Oh, water energy. I'm getting too excited. I'm gonna calm down right now because I didn't even see what we got. It could be a hollow rare or whatever, or reverse. I don't know what they call it. I'm too excited to talk right now. We got Zinnia's Resolve. You can play this card only if you discard 2 other cards from your hand, and then draw a card for each of your opponent's Pokemon in play. So if they have 6 Pokemon in play, you can draw 6 cards. So that could be a decent little supporter card to have in our deck. Hippowdon, for 3 energy, 120, or for 4 energy, does 220 and discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. Okay, nothing spectacular, but, you know, not the worst card I've ever seen in my life. Tentacruel, 2 energy, 50 damage. Otherwise, for 2 water and a colorless, 100 damage. The opponent's active Pokemon is not poisoned. During your opponent's next turn, that Pokemon cannot retreat. So that is an interesting card that we can work with. Poison and cannot retreat. Bergmite. Roggenrola. Rock and roll with Roggenrola. Flabebe. Swablu. 1 energy does 30, others, then you gotta flip a coin. If tails, the attack does nothing. I hate those attacks. Litleo. Drampa. 1 energy does 30, otherwise for a water and a fighting energy, 70 plus. If your bench Pokemon have any damage counters on them, this attack does 90 more damage. Wow, so 160 for 2 energy? If any of your bench Pokemon have any damage on them? That is a pretty decent attack. That might be a fun card to play. And then we... Uh-oh. What do we have here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, it's pretty. It is pretty. It's a secret rare. I know that. We have a Rainbow Rare Gordy. All right. That is pretty neat here, ladies and gentlemen. Gordy states, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of energy cards you find there and put them into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Wow, so this is a fun way to get some energy cards if you run a very energy-heavy deck. Before I go on, I'm going to put that in a sleeve. A Gordy. I was not expecting to get a secret rare, but there we go. We got a secret rare Gordy. That is pretty nice. Right now, I bet you Chris is watching my part of the video and going, Hunter is getting lucky again, and I hate him. Well, he gave me the pack, so what do you want me to do? I didn't choose the cards. It is what it is. Okay. And I still have all these packs to open yet. Oh my god, I got my garbage in frame. That's not good. I still got all these packs to open yet. Okay. The last pack in our pre-release kit, or build and battle kit, whatever you want to call it. It's if there is any justice in this world for those that don't pull anything, this will be a green code. You know, I'm sorry to those people that don't pull anything. Unfortunately, I guess I got all the good karma for some reason. I do apologize, but then again, this is going to be a great video because people always watch these videos to see what good things you pull. So I guess we do it for the content. This is how it goes. We do it for the content, ladies and gentlemen. And I have no idea what Chris has pulled yet. He literally just gave me the kit, and I'm like, might as well start recording now. I got nothing else better to do except pull some great cards. Okay. We gotta get going with this video, because we still gotta build a deck yet, and do some stuff. We got Braviary for 1 energy, Valiant Talons, 30+. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolution Pokemon, this attack does 60 more damage. So it does 92 evolution Pokemon for 1 energy. Okay, not bad. For 3 energy, Brave Bird for 150 damage, but you also do 50 damage to yourself. Okay. Lucky Ice Pop. Hey, we got an ice cream bar in the Pokemon trading card game, and I'm all for that. Heal 20 damage from your active Pokemon. If you healed any damage in this way, flip a coin. If heads, put this Lucky Ice Pop into your hand instead of the discard pile. Oh my goodness. This could be, I don't want to say broken, but this could be very fun. You play Lucky Ice Pop, you heal 20 damage, flip a coin. If heads, you put it back in your hand. And then play it again, flip another heads, put it back in your hand, play it again, flip another coin, it's heads, put it back in your hand, and just keep repeating the process till you get tails. This could be a fun card. I don't know how competitive or anything else it's going to be, but this is a fun card, especially in pre-release. When most Pokemon are doing 20, 30, 40, 50 damage. And then you got the rest that just knock you out in one hit, like the Vs and VMAXs, if you get them. But this is very fun. A Lucky Ice Pop. You got to be very lucky to get it back into your hand. Oh, that is fun. We got another Tentacruel. No Tentacools. I'm kind of disappointed about that. Mareep. We get ourselves our first Mareep card. We want to get that Flaffy. I really want to get Flaffy because Flaffy has an amazing ability. Wobbuffet. For 2 energy, Mirror Pain. Put damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon equal to the number of damage counters on one of your benched Pokemon. Wow. So if you have a V or a VMAX sitting on your bench with, say, 210 damage counters on your bench Pokemon. Say on your Gyarados V, which we have right there, 210. And then you just put 210 on their active Pokemon. Like, that is pretty neat. Wobbuffet, you're going to do some fun things. Hopefully, you are really fun. And then 3 energy, 70 damage. We got ourselves a Love Disc. Synchro Draw for the first attack. For 1 energy, shuffle your hand into your deck. Then draw a card for each card in your opponent's hand. Okay, so it's basically Copycat. Dwebble, nothing to talk about there. Hippopotas. We got ourselves a Swoobat here. For 1 Psychic, 30+, Synchro Woofer. If you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent, this attack does 80 more damage. Okay, so 110 for 1 energy. And then we got a Regidrago. Okay, so I believe this is the first Regidrago Pokemon card printed. I believe, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, another Reggie has come to the trading card game. So, for 2 energy, Hammer in for 30. Okay. And then for 2 grass and a fire energy, 240 damage. Wow. But there's a minus after that, so we gotta see what the side effect of the attack is. This attack does 20 less damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Okay. So if you just get the 3 energy on there, 240 for 3 energy on a basic non-V Pokemon is pretty good. Obviously, if there's damage counters on this Pokemon, the attack is less good. Not as good. however you want to phrase that. But Reggie Draco could be a little bit fun. Yeah, that is pretty neat. So, now if there's any justice in this world, these will be green codes. Because I can, if I just pull 3 more white codes, I'm just going to feel terrible for anybody else that has less luck. But that's the name of the game sometimes. If you're watching this video, I wish you luck on your pulls. I hope you pull your Rayquaza VMAX or your Evolution VMAX if you're choosing. Yeah, there's evolutions in this set too. And we got... I'm not believing this. I am not believing this, ladies and gentlemen. I can't write about... I can't make this up. I really can't. I can't make any of this up. Alright, Rabombi. For 1 energy, it does 30 damage. You may move an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon to one of their bent Pokemon. Okay. Avalugg. Ooh, we got a ribbon badge here. It's a Pokemon Tool card. If the Pokemon V this card is attached to has Sylveon in its name and is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, that player takes 1 fewer prize card. This reminds me of Life Dew. That was an A-Spec card, and if you attach it to any Pokemon and it was knocked out from damage from an opponent's attack, then the opponent took 1 fewer prize card. That was an A-Spec, which you can only play 1 A-Spec in your whole deck. Here you can have 4 ribbon badge if you play a Sylveon VMAX deck. So that is very fun. So Sylveon might see some play. And Lotad's got the Call for Family. Search for 2 basic Pokemon, put them on your bench, shuffle your deck. Emolga, 30 damage. Flip a coin of heads. The active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Your opponent's active Pokemon. Woobat, it's got the collect attack to draw a card. Gossifleur. Feebas. Gigalith. What we have here for Gigalith. For a Fighting Energy Guard Press, 50 damage. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 50 less damage from attacks. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad at all. For 3 energy, Fighting in 2 colorless, 180. This Pokemon also does 10 damage to itself for each damage counter on it. Okay, so if you have 20 damage counters on it, you do 20 to yourself. If you have 40 damage on yourself, you do 40 to yourself. Okay, 3 energy, 180. And we got here a Hydreigon. Hydreigon, what do we got here for Hydreigon? Also, I do love that they printed a lot more Dragon-type Pokemon now. And you can see they even put the little symbol here for Dragon-type Pokemon. Fairies may be gone, but Dragon Pokemon are still here. And I'm all for that. And Dragon Pokemon, well, this Dragon Pokemon at least doesn't have a weakness. I don't think Dragon Pokemon even have weakness. No, the Drampa doesn't have any weakness, so... I'm not sure. They could have at least balanced it out by making Dragon Pokemon weak to themselves. But I digress. It is what it is. For a Psychic and a Dark Energy 20 plus, this attack does 100 more damage for each prize card your opponent took during their last turn. Wow. If your opponent knocked out a VMAX on your last turn, you're doing 320 damage. That is pretty fun and exciting, ladies and gentlemen. That could be fun. And then for Psychic, Dark, 2 colorless energy, Pitchback Fangs, 210. Not too bad there. For 4 energy, though, I don't know. That's pretty hard to power up. That's going to be pretty hard to power up. All right. Hey, we finally get a green code. 2, 3, 4, might as well. I can't believe that that's our first green code. I really cannot believe that. And then watch, I just get a Flaffy in this. Just watch, I get the Flaffy. Lantern, 40 damage for a lightning and a colorless blinding beam. During your opponent's next turn, if the defending Pokemon tries to attack, your opponent flips a coin. If tails, that attack does not happen. Okay, so that could be a little bit of a fun little sneaky, haha, you can't attack. And then for 3 energy, 120. Okay, we got a creepy mask here. I do not like that mask. That is a creepy picture for a children's card game, but whatever, it's called Spirit Mask. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, even if it's knocked out, your opponent discards a card from their hand. Okay, that's not too bad. A way to thin out their hand, but I mean, they discard the card so they can discard something that could help them if they're playing like Ice Rider Calyrex, and they can discard a water energy from their hand to use Melanie next turn. That could help them, but I mean, they choose what they discard. You're not choosing. If you could choose, Spirit Mask could be played a lot more. We got Gordy. We talked about Gordy. It's going to be good in pre-release, especially if you're running 20 energy in your deck. Might as well. Seedot. Woobat. Eevee. Got our first Eevee here. V-Search. Search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon V. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Okay, so this is a fun way to get 3 Pokemon V into your hand, so that's that's a pretty neat attack there. Temple, Cutifly, Altaria. Ooh, Altaria, what do you do, buddy? Once during your turn, for your ability, you may search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, shuffle your deck, and put the card on top of it. Okay, that is not too bad. I'm trying to think. There's something similar to that. There's Mewtwo. There's the Mewtwo that says when you put the Pokemon onto your bench, you search your discard pile for a supporter card, and you put it on top of your deck. Yep, but this is not from the discard pile. It's from the deck, and you just put it on top. So you're not recycling your supporter cards, but it is a way to get a supporter card you may need on top of your deck for next turn. 2 energy for 60 damage, and then we got a Gourgeist here. This Gourgeist is getting some attention from some people in the Pokemon trading card game community. For 2 energy, it does 60 times. Reveal the top 6 cards of your deck. This attack does 60 damage for each psychic Pokemon you find there. Then shuffle those Pokemon back into your deck and discard the other cards. If you run a psychic Pokemon heavy deck, I mean, if the 6 cards you look for are Pokemon cards, you take 6 times 60, that is 360 damage if my math is right. Yep, 6 times 6 is 36. And then the 0, 360. Yeah, you're knocking out any Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, you're just knocking everything out. So that could be very fun. You can play this with Shadow Rider Calyrex, Creamy, Gourgeist, Galarian Articuno. Just so much fun stuff for Psychic Pokemon going forward. So that is pretty fun. And now, the last pack. To tell you the truth, I have no idea what kind of deck I'm going to be building. I didn't really notice a theme with what I pulled. I think I just might build 1 Gyarados and then 39 Water Energy and just go from there. I could. Hey, we got another green coat. Alright. I really don't know. I'd have to look at all my cards and see what I'm going to build here. I'm not exactly sure. We got Palpitoad, Golduck, Boost Shake. We went over Boost Shake before, where you look for the evolution Pokemon on your first turn or when the Pokemon comes into play. And then you search for that evolution card, evolve it, your turn ends. Pretty good card, especially if you're going first on the first turn of the whole game. Slack Off, puts them to sleep for 2 energy, 30 damage. Petalil. Hey, Pikachu, welcome to the card game. Attach a lightning energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon. Okay, not too bad. 3 energy does 30 damage. Pumpkaboo. Put it from your hand onto your bench during your turn. You might discard a Stadium card and play. Very good. Rufflet. Another Tentacool, a Cruel, and a Drampa. We got another Drampa, guys. We can build Drampa. Okay. So that is fun. And that is my pre-release kit, my build and battle kit. Again, whatever you want to call it, for a little game that Chris and I are going to be playing in the future. Oh boy, I kind of made a whole mess of cards over here because I did not do the right thing and decided to sort them out as I opened packs. I was too excited about opening packs to really, I don't know what the term is for it. Not care, but I'm just too excited. All right, so I'm going to clean up a little bit quick, and then we're going to get into the deck building process and see what I do from here. And through the magic of editing, my work area is going to be clean right now. All right, now that I kind of made everything relatively clean and organized, we're going to come to the deck building portion of my video. So what normally you like to do when you go to a pre-release, when you open all your packs and everything else, you put them into your different types of Pokemon. And then this way you can know if you want to run that type of deck or not. And then you can kind of look through if you got all the evolution cards you need for that line, and then go from there. So first thing we're going to do, we only pulled one fire card. Letleo, we are not going to play it. Obvious reasons. We don't have any other fire Pokemon to work with, and it does only 10 damage. We're fine without that card. Next, we're going to go with 2 electric cards. We did pull a few. So we got the Ampharos. We did not pull a Flaffy, so we are not going to play Ampharos. And then Mareep. Yeah, I don't think we're going to play Mareep either. Pikachu, we're not going to play. We don't have Raichu. And the attacks aren't worth it. Emolga can do some paralyzing, so we could play that in our deck. Lantern could be interesting. We got the Chinchou, so that could be something we can play with. Obviously, Zorua, Zoroark, we can play maybe. It runs colorless energy, so we could put it into any deck. So that's something we could definitely play. Gossifleur, Seedot, Dwebble. I don't think any of these cards are worth it. I mean, Seedot for 10, no, it messes up their hand, but I don't think there's anything there that we really want to use. Alright, let's go over to water types. Love Disc could be a fun attack, where it's like the copycat. Lotad, Call for Family. Feebas, we don't have a, what's that beautiful creature? Milotic. We don't have Milotic. Okay, we're gonna pass on that. Temple, we don't have Palpitoad or the other toad. Seismitoad? Is that what that is? Seismitoad? Yeah, I believe so. So we're gonna get rid of the Temples. Golduck can confuse. We do have a Psyduck, so that's a possibility that we can run with here. It runs on colorless energy. We did not pull a Tentacool, so Tentacools are going to go bye-bye, and I'm kind of upset about that. We can play an Avalugg line, Burmite, Avalugg, so we can definitely do that. Carvana, no, didn't pull the evolution for that. I don't know if I want to run a 2-1 Avalugg line. I could run a 2-run if I had another Bergmite, but I don't. So, this is kind of what we can play with, and the stuff I can't play with, I'll take off camera. Regidraco, seems like fun. Can make that work. Drampa, can make it work. Hydreigon did not pull the middle evolution, the Zuilon, So that's out, along with the Dino. That's out. Altaria, we did pull the Swablu. The Swablu will be in the colorless Pokemon. So that's something we could work with. And Drampa, again, can definitely work with. Alright, we go to the fighting Pokemon. Oh, we do have Palpitoad. Well, man, we don't have Seismitoad. So, I don't think I'm going to play Palpitoad. I don't think I'm going to be playing the... I don't think I'm going to be playing any fighting Pokemon. Gigalith, we don't have Bulldor. We do have Roggenrola, we don't have Bulldor. So that's going to be out. We do have Hippopotasline, Hippopotas, Hippowdon. I mean, I guess we could, but we don't really have... I don't want to put at least 3 to 4 fighting energy in the deck for just one line of Pokemon. So I think we're just going to put that aside for now. We'll go straight to the colorless Pokemon. Eevee is cool. We don't have Pokemon V, so that's gone. Swablu we'll put here. We have the whole Fletchhinder line, which runs colorless energy, so we can definitely put that here. Slack off. No. We do have Rufflet, and we do have... Oh, more Fletchlings. Cool. What's a Pokekid doing in here? We do have Rufflet and Braviary, so maybe we can make something work there. Another Rufflet, and then Herdier, we don't have Lillipup or Stoutland, so we're gonna put those aside. Alright, the Psychic Pokemon. Okay. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do here? Drowsy, you're going to discard. We don't have Hypno. Galarian Articuno, we can definitely play. Ribombee, we can play with Cutiefly. So we can definitely do that. Did I get a Swoobat? I did get a Swoobat. So that's something we could use. And then we got the Pumpkaboo, Gourgeist, so we can do something there. Wobbuffet, we can do something there. Flabébé, Floette. I don't know. I think we'll discard that line. Putting them to sleep is fun, but they just flip a coin. It's all flipping coins. If they wake up, I don't know if I want to risk it for that. Because remember, we do have a lot of trainer cards to work with. We're going to have a bunch of Pokemon to work with. We got a lot of stuff to think about. We got to make this deck as balanced as we can. I don't know how I'm going to do this. All I know is we're going to be playing, I think we're going to be playing a Water Psychic deck with some fighting in it with Drampa. Because I do like Drampa. Like I said, 70 damage. If your bench Pokemon has any damage counters on, it does 90, 160 for 2 energy. I don't think I can pass up on that. Alright, so I think this is going to be a Psychic Water deck with fighting. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure. The Gordy card I would play, but it's a secret rare and I don't feel like playing it. I did have a regular art Gordy, so if I think I went... Wow, I just cut the deck and I went right to it. So I do have a regular Gordy card I can use if I want to. So yeah. What do we do here? Okay, how do I want to do this? I don't think I'm going to play Altaria. I don't need to play Altaria. Regidragon, I don't want to play Grass and Fire. It's a great card, but I have nothing for Grass and Fire. If it was Electric and Psychic, I would, but I can't, so those are gonna be gone. Let's take out the Swablu. Yeah, sorry Swablu, I love you, but you gotta go, buddy. Okay, now we're just gonna kind of get an idea. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna play this Fletchinder, Talonflame, Fletchling line. It runs on colorless Pokemon. What do you want me to do? On colorless energy, what do you want me to do? Okay, then we got our Zoroark line kind of off camera here. I should kind of move everything, you know, on camera. That would be the smart thing to do. But sometimes in the heat of the moment, I lose track of what I'm doing. Okay. I'll try to keep the water Pokemon close together. I mean, these two attacks are in a pinch if you need something, so I guess I'll put them right there. 80 and 140. I don't know if I'll have time to get that all set. I mean, 2 for 70 is not bad. I guess. Oh, I just don't know how I want to do this. But then again, Zoroark does also 2 for 170, so... I don't know. But I mean, with Zoroark and some of these other Stage 1 Pokemon, I don't know what I want to do. This is very tough. Because I know there's some shenanigans I can do with Zoroark. This is very tough. I do want to run the Gyarados and everything else with the water, and then Electric and all these cards, but there's just no room. There's just no room. Okay. We're gonna take the Gorgeist out and the Pumpkaboos because we're not gonna be playing too many Psychic Pokemon. We'll take out the Cutiefly or Bombi line. We're gonna definitely keep Articuno. Well, now that I think about it, we're running Psychic, Water, and Lightning here. And Fighting. Oh, okay. I'm gonna make a decision. It's either gonna be I'm gonna keep the Psychic or I'm gonna keep the Water. I'm gonna keep the Psychic. I'm gonna take out the Electric. Yeah, I'm gonna take out the Electric. I need to keep it to 3 energy or less. So that is fine. The Swoobat, I mean, it does, if you have the same amount of cards in your hand as your opponent, it does 110 for 1 energy. That's pretty darn good. So I think this is kind of what I'm going to be working with. So currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 31 Pokemon right here. We're not going to do that. I think we're going to cut the Braviary line. Yeah, I think we're going to cut the Braviary line. Just try to make the deck a little bit more consistent. Man. I'm going to cut 1 Zorua. I'm going to cut 1 Zoroark. I think I'll cut the Golduck line. Yeah, I'll cut the Golduck line. So is this going to be the deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 24. It doesn't leave us with a lot of energy or anything else to work with. I am kind of tempted to cut the Zoroark line, but man, this is so tough. This is just so tough. I don't know what I want to do here. It would be nice if these pre-release kits gave you more energy that you could work with, but I'm gonna cut Zoroark. I think I'm just gonna do it to try to make this the most consistent deck I can. So I think this is going to be our deck. 19 Pokemon? I still feel like that's way too much. I still feel like that is way too much. But, let's get some other things going here. We are going to play the Evolution Incense. We'll put the other Pokemon to the side for now until I know what I want to do here. Evolution Incense, yes. Oh, Ribbon Badge, we're not going to play Ribbon Badge here. We're not going to play Spirit Mask. Quick Ball is pretty good. Evolution Incense is pretty good. Anything that's Pokemon Search. We're not going to play Shopping Center. Oh, man. This just gets so hard because you only have a 40 card deck and you gotta make this work. Pokekid, Copycat. Well, the hands should be huge, so I think we'll keep a Copycat. I think we'll keep a Gordy. Well, yeah, just to get some energy in the hand if needed. Sonia, get rid of Rubber Gloves. We're not going to need that, I don't think. I think we'll put one research in. I think we'll put the 2 Pokekids in. Lucky Ice Pop, I don't think we're going to keep. I think we'll put the 2 Boost Shakes in. That's... How do I want to do this now? Because if we play all the cards here on the table, we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. We got 32 cards. And 8 energy. I don't like that. So we're going to make some cuts. I think we'll cut 1 Boost Shake. I think what Talonflame is no retreat cost. That's awesome. What should I cut here? Call for Family is nice. I'd like to keep the Call for Family. I think cut Woobat. I think we'll cut a Woobat. So now up to 10. If they're not, I'm gonna cut Zinnia's Resolve. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 11 item cards. Plus the 19. That's 30. So we got 10 energy, and I still don't like that. Oh, I did not see this Talonflame here. Or if it has any fire energy attached to it, it does 80 more damage. So I don't want to play 1 fire energy for Talonflame. That's just awful, but... Oh, gosh. Man, I just like the retreat cost. It does... Man, I don't know. I like the Fletchling. I have to keep the Fletchling. It's good. I want to keep all this. I want to keep all supporter cards I get, but I don't think I have room for them. Do I cut Woobat? I think it's so tough. How do I want to do this? I don't know. I think this is going to take a lot longer decision making to make than I have time for. So, ladies and gentlemen, this kind of gives you an idea of what I'm thinking for my deck. I will have the picture of my full deck after my little video here. Who knows? I can make some drastic changes to this deck. I don't know. You will see my picture coming here soon. We don't want this video to be too long for obvious reasons. But hey, this kind of gives you some idea as what you have to do and what you have to think about for your deck building for your pre-release kit building experience. So yep, I'm gonna take it over to Chris, or Chris will take it over to me. I don't know how he's gonna edit this. But again, I will show a picture of my list right after this little video of me. So thank you for watching how I build my deck. And then I will see you next when Chris and I do battles of our pre-release kit.